Okay, welcome back to turn 4, 8:45 turn of the Antietam Glory 3 series, the playthrough for the 160th anniversary of the battle. Just recapping from what happened in the last turn, Jackson kind of pushed back Hooker up here, but Sumner has started his attack over here, and Anderson has tried to block him here. Meanwhile, Walker and Hill are holding off against Mansfield over here. So with the 8:45 turn, we've got a couple things going on. We do have some Union reinforcements here in the 6th Corps. They will be coming on. Potentially Union AMs coming on board here as well. I did that roll already. Came up with no additional AMs. So it's just going to be 3 AMs for the Union. Confederates will get their full lot. Then for initiative, Confederates won the initiative, and we actually have Jackson being the first chit out here. So with that, in Jackson's turn, we've got a few things we need to do over here. First off is recovery. Even though Jackson pushed him back, there's a lot of disorders for Lawton and Jones, and we're going to start with them over there. So first off, the artillery. I think we're going to have this A artillery fire over here at Patrick. He's a range of 3. So that'll be no modifiers there because he is actually short range. So he should be good, yes. And then he's a strength of 1 in the woods, which has no effect. So it's just a +1 on the dice. So it's a 9 with a +1. Rolls a 3, that's no hit. And next, over here, we actually have Jones over here, which I think he's going to move here in a little bit. They could potentially fire down here, but there's a good chance that they would get hit over there. So they'll hold off the fire because otherwise Doubleday will shoot back. So that'll be all for the shooting, the artillery shooting. So now the movement. I think what we're going to do here, we do need to get them back so that they can recover a little bit. So I think he's gonna come back over here. He's gonna come back over there, and they will both be no rally. And then we'll also have Jones over here go 1, 2, 3. I think to there, just to get him up a little bit in command. Okay, so now the rallying. It's just going to be Stark. He's a 6, needs a 6 or less. Rolls a 9, so that's not a recovery. Okay. So that is all for Jones. Next we'll move on to Lawton. And over here with Lawton, most everybody here needs to recover somehow, unfortunately. So we're going to have a little bit of movement with this. But first, Lawton's batteries up here. Could take a shot at Doubleday. Phelps over here. Oh, but there's woods in the way, so never mind. Could take a shot over here, but we've got them in the way. I really don't want to hurt them. So I think there's going to be no shooting from their perspective. But we will have some movement here. I think we're going to take early B, and he will go back into there, and he will get a no rally for his movement. I don't want to leave him there. I think he's going to have to come back as well. No, actually, he's going to go back 2, 3, 4, I think. It's this one, sorry. He goes over here, and he's a no rally. And he's just going to come back here. So, he's out of harm's way for the moment. Oh, he'll also be in no rally. That's good. The others are all in good shape, but I think we'll have him come up to go 1, 2, 3. They can't rally, but they can hold the line over there. So there's only really one that can rally. I'm just thinking about this attack. There'll be 7 against 4, 3 to 2. In the woods, -1. Cohesion's the same, but they'll be up a hill, so it'll be -1. Yeah, they're going to pass on that attack. So it'll just be a rally for Hayes back there. He is a 6. Gets a 3, so he recovers. Okay, that's good. So there we go with Lawton. Now, I think we're going to go with reserve artillery. So we have it here, 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 and here. So I think we'll start over here. He'll shoot right down the line. Yeah, I think so. 1, 2, into there. So he will be a +3. Range has no effect, and cornfield has no effect. So it's a 9 with a +3 on the dice. Rolls a 1. That's a miss. And then we have reserve D. These are all lower, so we can't see them. There's nothing really to shoot at for him, so he'll I think will pass. He will pass. Reserve back here. He could have. Oh, let's take off our no rallies. He could have a shot at the artillery up here, but they would shoot back. It's not really worth it. So they'll hold off. He's okay. There's nothing really to shoot at. Him over here, just outside of camera shot here. Let me reposition here. So we have him against the artillery, or we could go after him. He's already disordered, so he'll fire 1, 2, 3. He's a 3 long, so he's a +3. Long range, he's in range, so +0. No modifier. So he needs a 9 with a +3. 7 + 3 is 10. That's a cohesion check. He's a 5. Rolls a 3, so he's okay. Next, we've got Hill. Right here. And with Hill, he has these units here. We could try to push on, but they've, yeah, oh, that's right. I was trying to think. Oh, wait a minute. These guys, I made a mistake. These guys should be stayed on the reduced side. I'm playing with one other house rule as well. Is when they come in from withdrawn and recover, they can't go back to full strength. Just the wear and tear on them from going off and being withdrawn, just symbolizes their loss of units and cohesion and other things that make them good for attacks. So there we go. The same thing will happen with our Union when they come back in as well. Okay, so we still have some combat units up here, but it's going to be more of a defensive position at the moment. These guys are disrupted, so I don't think they'll be doing anything. Let's take a look at artillery. Artillery fire, they can't see anybody, so they can't. Oh, actually, they could see them. Okay, so they'll shoot over here. It's a range of 2. They're a 1L, so it's a +1 on the dice. Yeah, it's just a +1. So 9 with a +1 rolls a 7. That's a miss. Now, movement over here. I think he will pivot. They'll move up like this. They'll attack there. Then I'm going to have just one of these units. Move up into there just to hold that ground. And then Rhodes over here, I think he's going to hold as well. So the only attack is going to be this over here. He's against them. So first off, defensive fire. So they're open, so it's a +1, but they're disrupted, -1. They're going to need a 7 or greater with nothing on the dice. They roll a 7. Stop the attack. So they disorder. And that's all. So that ends Jackson's first AM. Let's move along to next one, which is Stuart. So Stuart has a couple of artillery that can shoot. I think no, they can't see them over there. They're too far back. They can't see them. They're too far back. So he doesn't have any shooting. I think it's going to be movement. No, that's not going to be good. Attacking woods is not going to be good. So I think he'll stay there. They'll stay there. They stay there. Mumford's okay back there. He's back okay over there. Alright, so I think, let me just zoom you back out. So again, we see his main units up here, which was just focused in on. And then we've got these units up here. Now he's just slightly out of range, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so these guys are going to move up a little bit just to provide some coverage and get into there. And then the artillery is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up to there. So there's still a lot of range, but getting closer. Alright, so that'll be all for Stuart. We'll move on to the next one, which is going to be Hayes's artillery. Alright, so there's the Union artillery over here. So I think, reserve artillery here is going to take, first one's going to take a shot at them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's got a range of 4. So he's 4L. So he's definitely within range. So he's going to be +4. Nothing modifying for the range, and it's open ground. So it's going to be a 9 with a +4. Rolls a 2. That's a miss. So artillery back here is blocked. This one right here. Yeah, I think he's going to go for them. They may be able to get something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Range of 6. Okay, so he's an L, so he's going to be within range. So it's a 3. He is firing uphill. Oh, I forgot the downhill modifier, but that was just +1. That would have made any difference. So he's 3 uphill, so it's going to be +2. 9 with a +2. Rolls a 3, +2 is 5. That is also a miss. Now they can reply. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. He is a 3L. He is firing just down 1 level, so he's just going to stay at +3 on the dice. So he needs a 9 and a +3. Rolls a 2. Doesn't do it. Alright, so that's it for the artillery firing. And that's the first Hayes chit. So we'll do a couple more chits here. Next one is Mansfield. Okay. So Mansfield is sitting right over in here. It's artillery. He's got 1 there. We can't see anything. He's got 1 over here who can fire over. I think he's gonna. Oh, Rhodes was disordered. Okay. Could have recovered. Oh well. So I think he can shoot over him, and it's going to be, they're at the same level as this, or actually it's up 1 level, but that's okay. So he's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. He's within range. So he's a strength of 3. Uphill makes him -1, so it's a +2 on the dice. So 9 with a +2. Rolls a 4. That's going to be a miss. But he can counter fire or return fire. 4. He's going to be a +1. He's just firing down 1 level. Yeah, I don't think he's going to come up. Yeah, he can return fire. He's going to return fire, so it's going to be a +1 on the dice. 9 with a +1. Rolls a 4, so that's a miss. Okay, so that's all the artillery. Next comes the recoveries. Or, excuse me, the movement and charges first. So, he's locked up there. He can't recover, but these guys can't recover. They're going to move back 1. They've got to. They've got to recover. The artillery, though, is actually going to go 1 into there, 2, 3, 4 into there. 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait a minute. Stupid. Hold on. Back that up. I didn't realize the trail went up through here. So there's a trail over here. So it's 2 into there, up a steep slope for artillery. Up a steep slope is +2. So 2 plus 2 is 4. Halved brings them down to 2. So we'll move up there for 2. Turn like that. Very good. That's Williams over there. That's Williams. He's green over here. He's green over there. So I think he's in the way. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So there. That takes care of Green's men. They're no rally because they moved. That's it. Williams, on the other hand, one, 2 into there. That's good. And he'll be no rally because he moved. Like to go after. Oh, I forgot to fire them over there. Oh well. Another missed opportunity. So I think what we want to do is have come to there. Like so. Gotta get these guys back in good order. He's gonna come 1, 2, 3 into there. She was in better shape, but I wish he had better cohesion. He really can't go against them too much. Well, 8 against, well, be uphill, so it's -2. Be +2, -2, -1. Yeah, it's not great. Not great. think we'll pivot him. Alright, and that's it. Rallying him, he needs a 5 or less. No, doesn't get it. Does not get it. So that's all for Mansfield. His attack is kind of petering out as Confederate resistance stiffens up. Our next chit is going to be the Hayes Artillery again. Oops, sorry. There we go. Hayes Artillery. And we're going to do some shooting again. So we've got the artillery up here. Going to shoot at him again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So range of 4. He's in range. +4 for the strength and firing downhill. So that's going to make it +5. He needs a 9. 4 + 5 is 9. That's going to be enough. So he's a 6. Cohesion test. Rolls a 9. So he's disordered. Got to go back for them again. So he is a 3, firing uphill -1, but he's in range, so it's a +1, +2 on the dice. And that doesn't get anything. Return fire is a 3, downhill, but that doesn't count, so it's a 9 with a +2 on the dice. 5, nothing. Okay, well, they did make some headway up here. Breaking him up a little bit. Okay, so that's all for Hayes. We'll do one more chit for this video, and this is going to be Longstreet. So Longstreet gets a go here as well. Now Longstreet, several locations. We've got Walker down here, Anderson here, Jones here, McLaws here, and Hood up there. So up here with Hood and Jones, Jones is back here. Everybody should be in command. His artillery can't shoot at anything. So it's just going to be moving and charging. And I think there's a good opportunity here to really counterattack, I think. 4, let me cross a stream though. Alright, so let's do this. Let's take D.R. Jones. He's going to go up with Toombs. And then we're going to bring up 1, 2, 3. We're going to bring up G.T. Anderson. Okay. And they'll attack Crawford. They'll attack Christian. All right, we'll go with Crawford up here first. So they can fire back. They'll get a +1 on the defensive fire. So they'll need a 7, excuse me, an 8 or higher with a +1. Roll 4. Defensive fire fails, so the attack goes on. It's 5 against 5. It's 1 to 1. So no odds modifier there, but it is a 7 cohesion against 4. That's a +3 dice roll. And terrain is open. So it's going to be a roll of a 5, a +3 on the dice. 4 + 3 is 7. That's going to be a defender retreats and suffers a cohesion test. We'll go into there. And then he's a 4. Rolls a 7. So he actually disorders. So he's pushed out of Mama's farm into their orchard, and Toombs moves up. Next door, we have Christian doing defensive fire against them. They'll need a 7 or higher with a +1 on the base for the terrain. 3 + 1 is 4. That's a miss. The attack is 6 against 3. That's a 2 to 1. So it's +2 on the dice. He is in open terrain, but he is crossing a stream, which negates the open terrain. But it's still 2-to-1. The cohesions are the same, so there's no modifier there. So it's just going to be a +2 on the dice. So 5 with +2. 4 + 2 is 6. That pushes him back. All right, somebody's going to have to retreat here. So it's going to have to be Tyndale. And he's going to have to take a cohesion test. So he's a 4. Rolls an 8, so he is disordered. And then we have Christian, who is going to retreat and take a cohesion test. He's a 6, and he rolls a 6. So he does come back in good order. But the 12th is pretty disordered here. Let's see, both of these are 6s. We'll have Anderson move up. And they're making progress to push him back, but hopefully French can come up and kind of support him from the 2nd. Okay, so that's half of our AMs. So continuing with the attack, both Longstreet having some success over here, Jackson recovering over there, a little bit of success with the reserve artillery to the east over the river over here. In terms of shooting at these units, they disrupted them. This has been key over here to push them back, and a little bit of recoveries here. So let me stop the video there, and we'll go on to turn 2 here in a little, or go on, excuse me, turn 2, yeah. Continue with turn 4 in a little bit. Thanks for watching.